Have you ever dreamed of changing the world as a child? That could happen because we are still naive and passionate with what we do or believe. We are still not contaminated with pictured reality and have idealism to hold. But because of that, we can be a catalyst for the nation when we grow older. Because idealism will allow us to throw criticism without fear and take action without too many things to be scared of. But do you think the modern era of Indonesia is adequate to deal with that way of thinking? So actually, I saw a lot of young talented people in Indonesia still got hate speech when they post about their achievements or speak up about the current issues. Instead of take that as an inspiration, netizens who are insecure and envious will try so hard to find their mistake instead, even in their personal life. No matter how small it is, they will use it to drag down that person's life and crush their dream. One of the examples here is JEMA from Lampung. He is famous for fearlessly throw criticism to our government about politics and social failings quite often. Netizens find the way he speaks it's offensive, and he's just still in his idealistic phase. As a result, his account was banned for several times, and even his family was threatened. And what he do is he's just telling the truth and want to encourage people about what's wrong in our system. This show how idealistic young people often face strong resistance and are hardly welcome in our society when it comes to politics. But surprisingly, idealism also gives profit and carries on our country in ways we rarely realize. In the book entitled Consumer Behavior Gen Z, it states that they tend to choose brands who are committed to social issues, sustainability, and have ethics and values that are in line with their values. In fact, from the report by WGSN, Indonesian customers, especially the youth, they prefer to choose local brand through the Super Local initiative. This will certainly increase our country's GDP and employment opportunities. Talking about employment, from the study by Binus University in 2021, they prove that the young generation doesn't only work just for the salary, but their work should be aligned with their passion. Can you imagine how much more productive and better output is if the employees put passion into their jobs? If all the boundless potential of youthful idealism is not directed well and get properly supported, we could lose the demographic bonus in Golden Indonesia 2045. To avoid that, I will explain some suggestions that we as a young generation can try. I call it LMIR. LR stands for Learn and Make SDGs project. So, when we are in our retirement years, we can still use natural energy and live in a better society. AR stands for Actively Voice Our Aspiration. Is that risky? Yes, it is. But is it for the better nation? Yes, it's worth the sacrifice. MR stands for Make Full Use of Gadgets. In this century, if we can adapt to technology, we sure can be left behind. And the last one here, R stands for Volunteer. We can spread our knowledge to encourage people to learn new skills so we can help them to get a better life and equality will be created. I know some acts of idealism often face risky consequences. But instead of opposing them, we can gather our support to lead and boost their boundless potential to create the country we dream of. Even in our history, in our Independence Day, our country can have Independence Day because of the youth were the pillar of reform, because of their idealism. So, for the youth itself, please keep in your mind that never let the dupe burn your idealism into ashes. Because Tan Malaka said, idealism is the ultimate luxury that only youth can have. I'm Nabila Putri Octaviano from University of Lampung. Thank you.